And so a week that started for TFC with a late goal conceded to draw at DC can end with a game against Columbus Crew, the Eastern leaders. Artur's ball down the right side, picked up here by Affel. Ryan trying to pick this one up. Affel with a decent delivery. Zardes just couldn't quite make the connection there, and it comes all the way across to Pedro Santos on the far side. Mavinga has to head away, only as far as Luis Diaz for Columbus. Osorio sliding in, Diaz cleared away by Mavinga.
A brilliant clearance on the line from Mavinga. Here's the first chance into the box. Mavinga with the clearance, not good enough. Osorio slides, but Mavinga's still back there.
A partnership with Chris Mavinga, who doesn't, he said to us when we chatted to him a few weeks ago, doesn't like to talk much. This is Ryan. Ball over the top, looking for Gyasi Zardes. Westberg with a great save to deny Gyasi Zardes the midway mark in the first half.
Away to safety. Here's the second one. We just missed that. Amazing.
Mavinga doing too much. Berhalter brings it back forward, and he's got support from Ryan. Ryan had a look for Zardes, he'll have a look for goal, and it just tips over the bar from Lucas Ryan, the 28-year-old Argentine designated player.
Here it is, Mavinga tries to drive forward. It's a brilliant tackle, he times it really well. Luis Diaz had a good half. Ryan just inside right. Nobody really comes to him, so he thinks, I'll have a go. Swerving and dipping. I'm going to give Westberg the benefit of the doubt. I think he knows that this is over his bar, but
he had it covered. He was
he was
Artur. Put in by Larrea, but it's straight back here for Pedro Santos, whose cross is looking for Zardes. It's an own goal off Chris Mavinga, and Columbus lead a little over 5 minutes before half-time. Greg Vanny's side behind against the Eastern Conference leaders, and Mavinga puts it into his own net.
Again, Ryan's a good space. It comes back to Santos. He just plays into that corridor of uncertainty in between goalkeeper and centre back. Zardes is peeled onto his shoulder. He knows he's behind him. He has to try and make a challenge. Big mistake he makes. He doesn't go at it with his right foot. He's all
pointing year in 2019 for Columbus Crew, where they finished 10th in the East, 7 points outside the playoffs in Caleb Porter's first year in charge. Osorio, the ball forward for Piatti. Pablo Piatti looking for Larrea down the right side. Akinola is central. It's played in here towards Pozuelo. He'll lay it off for Josie Altidore, and TFC are level as Josie Altidore fires in his second goal of the season.
In between the lines, Piatti on the right now finds some space. Santos loses his footing, and Larrea's 1v1. He's not had that too often. Comes into Pozuelo, and then he just lays it off to Altidore. He's out the edge of the box, and that's an absolutely magnificent finish from him. Picks his spot, hits it with power and precision. There's no way Eli Rome can get back to it. Wonderful from Pozuelo. Could try turn and hit that, but gets it back to Altidore. And power sufficient enough that Rome just can't get enough on it to parry it away.
Here's Josie Altidore. Delgado. Now it's Pozuelo. Pozuelo off the post. And now it's cleared away by Mensah. Well, the keeper looked beaten on that one as Pozuelo struck the woodwork.
The keeper was absolutely rooted. The guile and the precision of Pozuelo again. Brilliant. In between the lines. Picks his spot. Room's rooted.
Support from his Canadian international teammate Larrea here. Larrea trying to get away from Berhalter, and Rome has to make the save as Larrea was looking for his fourth of the season.
Found by Jonathan Osorio, and then look at this, the way he gets his body in front of Berhalter. He knows he can't.
Imagine the Hulk pose right in front of his face. Here's Larrea. Larrea with a nice ball to Pozuelo on the edge of the box, and Pozuelo makes it 2-1 for TFC. What a start in this second half. From behind, Greg Vanny's side lead against the Eastern Conference top dogs.
Tighter in this one is the complete finished article. Larrea again down the side, substitution made with Valenzuela coming on. It's not worked, and he finds Pozuelo with space and time. And after hitting the base of the post barely 5 minutes ago, This time he gets his angles absolutely spot on. Eloy Rooms rooted to the spot yet again, only it's inside his post and into the back of his net from Alejandro Pozuelo. TFC are all over them, and the big thing for them is to get this third goal to make it more difficult for the crew to get anything from the match.
Back and over into the path of Jonathan Osorio, and Hilo Rom able to make the save.
Yeah, and didn't have the power behind it. Decent strike, but Rome.
It's been really quiet second half, and that's a lot because of TFC and how they're playing this second 45, as Delgado feeds it out for Richie Larrea here. Richie Larrea against Valenzuela. Richie Larrea, wonderful skill from Richie Larrea. Oh my goodness! Richie Larrea, wonderful. 3-1 for TFC inside the final 15 minutes.
Well, the best moment from the best player on the field tonight, Richie Larrea. This is absolutely outrageous from him. Brilliant. He's dancing on the ball. He's inside Pedro Santos, and then when he's looking for the final product, the angle's tight. He decides to just go all alone. Look at this, right to left. Lovely little outside of the foot touch, and the precision of the finish through the legs of Eloy Rom. Moment of magic from Richie Larrea.
Zelarayan steps away from Osorio. De Leon gets it, and then Osorio wins it back as the ball is played forward here for Pablo Piatti. Will be his last act of the game here. Pablo Piatti takes a deflection straight to Rome. Mokhtar down the left side. Steps inside on Morrow. Yunus Mokhtar driving it straight at Westberg. Didn't get the power. As this cross comes in straight towards Quentin Westberg. East Hartford is home sweet home for Toronto FC. A statement victory.